Hello, my name's Scotty. I've been a graffiti artist for about 3 or 4 years now. I've gotten pretty good at it. I was looking on YouTube and saw a lot of how-to graffiti videos, and they were not very great. That's what, or at least I thought. So these are my steps. These are what I take to make my graffiti. Um, and so, yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, so your first step, the first thing that you're gonna need to do is find some inspiration. I normally, go to Google, find some, pieces that I can, really understand and that I think are cool. The other place I go to is Instagram. My favorite artists are Score79, Doke, or Taste. You shouldn't be looking for a piece you can copy, but a lot of different pieces that you can, put together and, try to come up with a new piece that's your own. Graffiti only requires, a pencil, but I will be taking you through all of the steps, including, coloring and, that stuff. All right, your second step is gonna be to get something on the paper. The pieces you look at they never started the way you see them. The point of this step is to get the, right dimensions and, to find kind of like a flow. Flow is the way the audience will look at your piece. People read from right to left, but you can make them look at the middle letter first, or maybe it's how you want them to move their eyes. The piece I have is in a wave style. The eyes start at the top of the S and end at the bottom of the E. So your third step is to add your details. This step takes the longest to understand and prepare. This is what kind of creates the piece and makes it into a more complex piece. Most people don't really take this step until they're better or they feel more comfortable with it. So if you don't get it right away, that is totally normal. I normally take the most time on this step, even though it's not the most fun. I mostly add things to make up space. I add arrows or, take some letters apart. I also add a 3D effect, which is a topic for another video. So the fourth step, I kind of skipped because there's nothing really to say about it. The fourth step is to ink with like a pen or something. There's nothing to say again about this because all you need to do is, follow your sketch, and yeah. So the fifth step is to color. This is my favorite part because I love to color, and it kind of makes your piece fun to look at. You can add different things, stuff like that. I use these expensive markers, but you can really use any markers to color. Like I said before, you really only need a pencil, so you could really just shade it with that. style of your coloring changes and gets better over time, so don't expect it to be like mine right away, because I've had a lot of practice.
She just hit my heart, oh. Full force and she got me like, I be like, baby, why you so fine? Gotta make you mine. So hard to find. Baby like, oh, how'd you do the thing? The way that you do it and she ain't even show nothing. She be walking around so confident, so heaven sent. I think she was meant to knock them daylight. Like, girl, you so fine. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Girl, you rockin' like, ooh, baby, so fine. Miss Baby, girl, you knock 'em dead. She was so sublime, super fine. She was never lying, strutting in the heels or her slides. Either way, eyes on her every single day, week, year. Everyone wondering how she does it with no fear. All that confidence, was it heaven sent? Does it come within? Does it come run out? I don't know. She'll just have them running out and in. Man, they want to sin, talking deadly sin with Mrs. Lady. I don't understand why she hit them like. Girl, you knock 'em dead.
So the last step is to create a background. The point of this step is to put the focus kind of on the piece, and again, to fill up kind of more space. This doesn't need to be complicated at all. It just, it can just be green bubbles or even just some lines you put in random places.